Yep, someone's already on there. Okay, and now we're going to share again. And so I should be able to see my screen now. Okay, I'm going to log into D2L here. This is the forensics class, by the way, if I can get this to load. We heard from at least one person who was really whining. I don't like the new D2L. I don't either, but you know what? I suck it up and live with it. I've actually been using it since last summer, so in another school. I don't like these stupid, huge icons. Yeah, so why? Why? So I said, I'm going to replace those with a picture of the textbook.
They don't even match the...
And they don't match anything. They give me a picture of like cars or boats or snowflakes. Well, yeah, I don't know what that means. All right, this is what the class looks like in D2L. When you first load it, it comes up here. I have welcome announcements here. Read this stuff. Some of these announcements are old from last semester. I did not remove them yet. Already wanting to give me a... Okay. I haven't deleted a lot of the old announcements, so some of them I think I got it so you can't see them, but just check those things all the time because I'm always putting something up there. Okay. Yeah, Windows or Lab 7 will be different. So just look at that stuff. If you want to use IT Pro TV, someone said that the access was messed up today. I got in, but I couldn't see the test. Was something burning? Someone thinking? I don't know. Something is smelling. But it's still up there. I think they're temporarily changing something. But all under this, where's the darn rest of the menu now? Oh, there it is. Right. Okay, under content is where you're going to find things like the syllabus. Come on, load. On your syllabus, the schedule, and some other, there's one in there about it, your professor. Might sound petty, but it's already happened. I teach at 2 different schools, and they're like, I don't understand question 5. Okay. In which quiz? Okay. Now, which class is that in? It's like, geez, you got to, if you email from inside of our D2L, it tells me which class you're in at least, and that's a benefit. So, I read that stuff.
If you have a quiz open though, you can't use the email.
Yeah, well, I'll try to go in and change that so I can make it so you can. It defaults to being turned on, and it's not a normal thing. It's in a weird place, and I have to go turn it off. So if someone thinks about it, let me know, but I'll have to check it on every one of them. But you'll see the syllabus and the schedule. We're going to go over all that. I have all the file content up here. It's changing some this semester. Every spring, I redo forensics. So some of the content will be the same. Some of it will change. So don't work too far ahead. Because like somebody emailed me yesterday, I can't get into the quiz. Yeah, I know, I haven't opened it yet. Because the class hasn't started yet. Especially in pen testing, all that's changing. So, well, except for the first one, which I already did. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we no longer have Dropboxes. Because Dropbox was a copyright infringement from Dropbox. So now it's called assignments.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's logical.
But seriously? And quizzes are under quizzes. That's pretty self-explanatory. I guess there's no quiz.com that tried to sue us. I said some of them I made inactive because I know I have to change. So just don't work ahead. I'll tell you when you can go ahead. Yeah. No. But I'm changing some. Wait till you see John the Ripper. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
I wrote a Python script that creates thousands of passwords with a click of a button. I said, I would like one with 5 rules with 4 substitutions. You guys love it. It's amazing. No. Yeah, that'll be very beneficial to you because, well, actually, you would know how I made it, but still, it randomly creates these passwords. It automatically encrypts them and everything. But the cool thing is, I know if they work. I haven't actually tested them all. In the past, we've had where once in a while they didn't quite work right, but they all work now. We figured it out. So, yeah, I've been working on that last semester and over Christmas and everything. But you should be able to find everything. Is there anybody here first semester at school? I mean, for like overall,
Oh, this is the wrong class to take it. That's
Yeah.
good.
I don't know. Virginia just got an email. You're asking me to write a paper double spaced. So is that 2 spaces between words? Between letters? Geez, I can't answer.
Okay, you chose to take this class for your first semester. Get out now.
Okay, so let's talk about your syllabus and all that stuff. Okay. All right, this is forensics. Obviously, y'all know my office is literally at the end of that hall. If you haven't seen it. I use the same syllabus for online and classes. You guys just meet and they don't. Okay. You don't need the book. The book is some good information. So if you buy it, rent it, that's fine. You just don't need it. It's said it on there. And even the bookstore knows it's not required.
Bookstore's not gonna tell you not to.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell.
That's their whole.
But they know it's not required.
They have
So they
no
probably only
idea.
had a couple copies. They know not to buy it because I don't require it. But you can get your money back. Now, if you bought it online somewhere else, you can. You're going to learn a bunch of stuff.
Is there anything else we need for this class? Besides the brain?
No, you possibly would.
I need a computer. No, you need a computer.
Okay, and that's a very good question. Some of the software we're going to use will not run on a Mac or Linux. It's strictly Windows-based.
Or anything.
But if you have a Mac like I do, that's fine. We give you free access to VMware and free access to MSDN, so you can do a Windows 10. It still works right. Yeah, you got to give up. I don't know what you do to virtual machines, but
I
you
don't
just
know.
kill them. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, in this class, majority of the grades are going to come from assignments. And the test in this class, it doesn't pertain to Thursday's class. In this class, the exams are based exactly off the assignments. So, for instance, in the past, we did I had to walk through a lab and look at stuff, okay? The test question was, what was inside the Coke can? And it was a multiple choice, well, there was no Coke can. But people were selected, it was a note, it was a password, it had Coke in it. Whereas if you participated and did the projects, you should have no problem on the tests.
Make sure you pay attention, folks.
Yeah.
These tricky little things that he's gonna do to you.
They're not tricky. Okay, but the assignments, if you do good on the assignments, and I recommend if you get something wrong, get with me. I'm not going to release the answers, but I'll discuss them with you. I'll even show them to you. The problem with releasing them, say I release them over here to Sarah, and she ends up not completing the course. Well, now she has the answers for next semester. I had a guy who I put up pen testing last year, and he had not successfully completed it the prior year. I put the course up, and within 1 day, he submitted every assignment, every test, every project was done. Yeah, and it obviously didn't do the work. He was doing tests in 5 minutes. And projects, Metasploit, which take hours, he did it in 5 minutes.
So he already had it done.
He just saved the answer.
What did you guys end up doing?
Oh, I changed the molding material. And he got very upset. I said, no, I'm sorry. And he goes, but I already did the work. You can't change it. Dude, class technically has not started yet. Because I had to open it up early.
Dude, you messed up.
And he went in to see the dean. I'm like, no, that's stupid. He's cheating. It's called plagiarism. Okay, now.
I would have gotten it.
My fault.
I would have gotten away with it too if I hadn't done it so early.
Okay, exams. Okay, see this word over here? May be required to be proctored. See that? In this class, they're not. Just so you know. Because I'm going to make you use some software that takes too long.
Yeah.
Like the final, I give you 3 hours. You don't need 3 hours. It usually takes no more than 1 hour. But just to be safe, since you do have to encrypt, decrypt the file and break a password and do all that.
Or your computer crashes, or you blue screen.
So in this class, I'm not going to require proctoring. At least if I do, it'll be something where I'm going to make you come up here where you won't have to pay proctor you. Because you pay by the time. If you had to pay them for 3 hours, that would be expensive.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'll let you more about that when test time comes. I might make you come up here and do it or something else, but you won't go through proctoring. Other classes you will. You want to know why we're doing this? I know some of you are new to Rose State. Cheating is like crazy around here. We had a guy, a person, actually 3 people. One person logged in, took a test, and logged off. And immediately another person logged in, used all the same exact answers from the same IP address, got the same grade, logged off. Another person logged in, same exact answers, from the same IP address, got the same exact grade, then logged on. Obviously, one person just logged in for 3 different people and did the test. But it's crazy, and you're not helping yourself. You're really hurting yourself. I'd love you to learn this stuff so you can go get a job doing this. So, okay. But, yeah, lab assignments is where the majority of it comes from. If you're going to drop, you got to do it by April. You got to have the test done by May 16th. No, I'm not going on a cruise or anything, so don't think that. Late work, no exceptions, just no late work. If I determine that you need some additional time on certain projects, I will potentially allow it. But I do it for everybody. Because I did last semester. I said, hey, you know what? I know quite a few of you are having a problem on this. But if you wait, like on John the Ripper, I give you 2 weeks. The reason I give you 2 weeks is it takes 2 weeks. And I always say, do not wait till the second week on Wednesday, and I'll be darned. The guy literally started the second week on Wednesday sitting out front of my office. It's like, seriously. I knew he started because he was, how do you get John the Ripper to run? I'm like, oh, no way. Okay, withdrawals, you can draw yourself if you like. AWs, you're here, so you're not getting one. Incomplete, you must be passing to get one. I don't like giving them out. I give them very, very infrequently. Auditing is not allowed. I've had maybe half a dozen people audit in my career here. Not a single person has come back more than like 1 time. And if I let you audit, then I still have you on the grade books. And so no auditing. If you have a disability issue, go see Janet in the LRC. She'll give you a form. I haven't been any this semester, which is crazy. I always get them. And I'll do whatever it says. Extra time on tests, or whatever. I have a guy at OSU who needs extra time, but he also needs, I don't know, something to help him read it. I guess he can't see well or something. Okay, I don't have to take care of that. So they're getting some special software to read the screen for him. But yeah, whatever you need, we take care of it. That's not a problem. I even had a guy once who had to have a larger monitor and it had to be reversed. So it was like a white background with black text instead of black and white. Whatever you do. What it is? I don't know. It's whatever the form says, that's what I do. No problem. Academic honesty, don't cheat. If you cheat, I'm going to give you a 0, and then we're not going to be friends anymore. Okay? Sounds good. Everybody kind of understand the syllabus? Because I got to cover materials tonight, so I'm going into kind of quickly. Please read all this. It's got a lot of stuff there. Now let's talk about our schedule. The schedule is tentative. It always is, but I shouldn't have to change it. These are when you'll be doing each of the material, and that's when they're due. They're always going to be due on Mondays now. In other words, the day before you go to class. For my online classes, now all due on Saturdays. That way, because everybody waits till midnight on Sunday night, and then it's just a pain. So, but there's all the due dates. I might, for instance, say we're doing the steganography lab on week 4. Okay, I tell you it's due Monday, week 5, so you got a week. Well, what if I decide to extend it? That doesn't mean JTR is being pushed back. And JTR is still starting on time, but I'll extend the other one, so they might overlap. You know what I mean? So if I extend one, it doesn't push the others back, because then we run out of time. Okay? Yeah, but this is all posted online. You can see it. There was one typo, and I don't. Did I fix it? I don't know. There was a typo somewhere. I think I fixed it. If not, you'll find it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did it say that on there?
Yeah.
Where did it say it?
Week 13. Oh yeah, week 13. Lab forensics. Yeah, lab 9, mobile forensics. So on Monday.
Oh, that was some typo. Oh, all right, I'll fix it. So that one's very hard. You have a very long time to work on it.
Yeah.
What, 2 years?
Just finish that one.
All right, now. All right, so
So all of our times we do Monday 11:59.
right, they're 11:30.
11:30. Yeah.
Trust me, that'll make a difference. Somebody in here. I thought it was 11:59.
Sometimes that does make it.
All right, so I'm going to stop recording. Okay, and I think this will. Let's see, stop sharing. That way I can. So I'm going to stop the recording.